My name is Nene. I used to live in Ijibu with my auntie before I moved to Lagos. I will never forget what I saw there. In our area, there was one woman everybody knew. Her name was Mama Philo. But people just called her the celebrity Akara seller. She was very fine. Too fine for a woman that fries Akara under hot sun. Her skin was always shining like she used baby oil. Her waist was wide, her chest was full, and her hips were something else. Every morning, men lined up just to buy her Akara. Some would even buy twice, just to talk to her again. She would smile, laugh, and touch their hands gently as she gave them change. But her smile never reached her eyes. It was like her mouth was smiling, but her eyes were watching something else. I was 16 then, helping my auntie in her provision shop. Our store was not far from Mama Philo's stand. I used to admire her too. She looked like a film actress. Always neat. Always smelling nice, even while frying. But one thing confused me, nobody ever saw her finish setting up. She would just appear. By 6 a.m., her Akara stand was already hot, and the first set of balls already fried. Some said she slept there. Others said she never slept at all. I didn't think much about it until strange things started happening. The first one was that 3 men in the area ran mad within 1 month. All 3 had something in common, they all used to toast Mama Philo openly. One of them, Uncle Shola, was even planning to marry her. But one morning, he walked into the market naked, shouting she has wings. People said it was jazz. Others said he smoked something. But me, I believed it was more. I started watching her closely. One morning, I came early to help Auntie mop the floor, and I saw something strange. Mama Philo was standing beside her Akara table, but there was no fire. Yet the oil was already hot. She was frying with her bare hands. No sound, no sizzle. She just dropped the batter and it turned golden like magic. I froze. She looked up and caught me staring. She smiled, but that day, her eyes looked red. I told my auntie what I saw. She told me to mind my business and never look at that woman again. She said, some people are not ordinary. If you stare too long, they will enter your dreams. That night, I couldn't sleep. I kept hearing someone calling my name in a voice that sounded like honey mixed with pepper. The next day, I refused to open the shop. I stayed inside and prayed. But things got worse. Every time someone insulted Mama Philo or tried to avoid her, something would happen to them. One woman mocked her, saying, all that beauty and still no husband. That woman's only son died in his sleep 2 nights later. Another woman who used to fry her own Akara across from Mama Philo disappeared completely. Her shop was found empty, untouched. Nobody reported her missing. Nobody asked questions. People were afraid. The ones who gossiped before stopped. Everybody started greeting Mama Philo with extra respect. Even the chairman of the market started buying Akara from her with both hands, like a servant. I tried to stay away, but she would always wave at me. Nene baby, she'd say with that sweet, fake voice. Then one evening, my auntie got sick. Very sick. And she kept saying, it's the oil. It's the oil. We rushed her to the herbal woman in the next village. She said my auntie had eaten spirit-soaked food. But auntie doesn't eat outside. Except for one day, she had taken a piece of Akara from Mama Philo, who gave it as gift. That was when I knew we had to leave. But it was already late. That night, I had the worst dream of my life. I was in the market, but everything was dark. The stalls were gone. Only her table remained. Mama Philo was naked, sitting on the table. Her face looked like a goat. Her body was full of feathers. Around her were heads. Human heads. All smiling. All familiar. She opened her mouth and said, "Your turn has come." I screamed and woke up. But I couldn't move. Something heavy was on my chest. I tried to call Jesus. My mouth didn't open. My eyes were wide but my body was frozen. Suddenly, I heard a fluttering sound, like wings, and the pressure left. In the morning, I packed my clothes and left Ijibu without telling anyone. I stayed with a cousin in Ibadan for 3 months before my auntie joined me later. She said the market was never the same. People started whispering about dead customers and missing children. But Mama Philo. She remained. Selling Akara. Smiling. More beautiful than ever. They say she doesn't age. That her breast never sag, that her waist never bends. That she still fries with cold fire. I never went back. I don't even eat Akara anymore. Because sometimes, beauty is a disguise. And smiles hide the sharpest knives. Be careful who you collect food from. Be careful who you admire. The real evil wears perfume, paints lips, and sells Akara at dawn. I know you enjoyed yourselves. Please subscribe to Mr. Olai's TV for more of our beautiful and amazing folktale story videos. And please remember to like, comment and share. Thank you. We love you. Mr. Mina Story.
Whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah. Come and love it. I'm on Mr. Mina and Apasiano. Sometimes people think that love is